So the problem with bees and tree breeding, of course, is that you guessed it, when there is a tree nearby, a vanilla tree nearby, it's going to try and pollinate with that tree as well. So you want to clear out a reasonably large amount of space, even though it's in a dome, an airtight sealed dome, so it shouldn't make a difference. Some wood. His nickname is usually Steve-O. He gave me redwood logs, because I was looking for them for ages, just so I can make a beautiful door out of it for my tree breeding place. So I want to get that again. So hopefully he will have some that he can give me. I want to get 2 doors so I can make like an airlock thing. So there definitely won't be any butterflies getting it. Obviously the issue is that the bees might not interact with the glass in the same way that any normal mob would, so it could be that it pollinates the trees outside, and then it makes butterflies from the pollinated forestry leaves that you now have. So that could be an issue, but hopefully if that happens I can just go right and chop down a whole bunch of trees. Certain. They'll probably want me to go to spawn. I'm going to eat, so it's going to be weirdly quiet now. So I'm going to just cut out the bit where I'm eating food. I can just turn myself down loads so you can't hear it anymore. You can just hear the music. Right, I finished eating. I should have made myself not quiet anymore. I've got stuff stuck in my teeth, but never mind, it's fine. I'm about to drink my coffee. I was trying to be so healthy, and then I was like, oh, I need food, I really want some chocolate. I even had an orange, because I've got loads of them still. I'll probably have some later as well, I'm sure. Just as soon as I'm wanting food, it's going to be after I eat an orange, and really, I've got loads. I haven't even finished the first pack, let alone started on the second. Oh. You okay, buddy? So we're just patting the PC like, it's alright, guys. I did say as soon as the PC couldn't handle it anymore, I was going to have to go. So if that happens a second time, the stalling thing, where it just kind of freezed a bit, I will stop recording, and I will have to say goodbye, but hopefully it won't get to that, because we haven't even really started yet. We've got so much to do still. I didn't realise how much it was going to take to make this. I swear there was a way to... Okay, it's just that way then. Natura. Redwood bark door. They look pretty. I like them, they're nice. I'll want to go and check on my... I like the little symbol at the bottom, in the screen that tells you you've been poisoned. It's a nice thing. Shimmerite. I haven't had any of that before, that's new. Quarry's finding me some goodies. At least I'm using up all this rubbish. I've got a piece of ladder. I'm sure somebody knows where that came from. I think it was just in my inventory. Put you here, and then I can move this in here. Perfect. I had my drink. I did that. Nobody rejoined or anything. They got bored. That's why I don't think you should be able to have creative when you're an admin, because you don't spend very much time on the server. Moderator, by definition, has less power than an admin does, and it's true because I helped write the permissions file. Original one, not the new one that we're now using. Thank you, Lucy, very much for doing that. You're a lovely person. Absolutely wonderful person. She is the... She's the owner. You probably know that already, though. So it's supposed to be that I'm not as helpful as the admin, and I can't do as much. But as it is, I'm on. Me, Lucy, and Fluff are on the most. Obviously, Fluff and Lucy. Lucy is the owner, and Fluff is the like top man. Admin guy. This is great. So yeah, so they made me mod because I'm on a lot, and I just try and help out when I can, because sometimes it's difficult to run a server, because when it crashes you've got to do all this stuff to try and get it back up and all that. Especially when it's Feed the Beast, it's very difficult, so it was nice to be able to help out more, like, right now. I have access to the console and stuff, so I guess I have, like, ultimate power. But I'm not supposed to be doing as much. I can't go into creative, I don't think. Not that I would want to, because that's boring, but Nay and Trig, I think, might be. Who are admins. I don't know if it is Trig, it might be somebody else. I've forgotten the name of, sorry guys. Whoops. Sorry person, I didn't mean it. Please don't be watching this. They they play on creative, and they don't do anything else. They don't do survival. I don't know about you, but I get really, really bored when I play on creative after a little bit. Because unless I've got this big thing that I want to build and these massive ideas, which isn't very often, I kind of go, right, let's play on survival instead. These guys, they just play on creative all the time, and that's all they do. And then they get bored really quickly. Like, he's probably already bored, and the server just came back up with the new update. Well, it got reset a couple of weeks ago. The new update was literally come on today, so everyone's really happy to be on the server. This isn't Russia yet, so there's not that many people on, but in a few hours when all the Americans come home from work or they wake up, it will be very busy on here. But the admins are really bored already, which is rubbish. I don't think this coffee tastes very good with the Irish liqueur. It's my special lovely beans. That's sad. It's just ruined it a bit for me. Right, we want to use this big, massive open space here. I'm going to fill this in a bit more. I can hear lava. Yes, the background noise, everyone. You hear it? It's getting quite close. Did you guess it? Did you write it in the comments what you thought it was? You might want to write down the time in case there's a few interruptions, but I doubt there will be much more. If there is, I will be not happy. Obviously, I told myself that I'd have to go by about 9:30, so I've got about another hour and a half of recording if I wanted to, which is a bit much. And if I don't get this done, I'm not going to have time to play on it later. So I can't finish it later offline, which is a bit sad. I want to leave that great wood tree there. No real reason, I just think it's a nice idea to leave it there. So, I don't know if you guys watch Nilesy, as a change of topic. He has just started live streaming again. He stopped for ages. He said he was never going to live stream again, that was it. He didn't appreciate it. Sometimes people would get annoyed at him because of mods kicking them off the server, and he just couldn't deal with it, because it wasn't his fault, but they were getting annoyed personally at him because he is a YouTuber, which was wrong and terrible of them, because no one can be annoyed at Nilesy. I mean, come on, he's too cute. He's got Lyndon. Lyndon is so cute. So yeah, he said he wasn't going to record ever again. The live streams were over. That was it. And on Wednesday, I got a notification off Steam, no, Twitch, because they send you emails when people go online, and it said, Nilesy is online with the Nilesonator, and I went, what? And instantly hopped online to find he was actually streaming, and it was an actual stream. He was playing TF2, if you're wondering. It should still be probably on the previous broadcasts or whatever. I'm not telling you to go watch it now, go watch it when you finish watching this video. But yeah, so he started recording, live streaming again, because he's now quit his job and probably very bored at home, so he wants to do something nice. So on a Thursday, every Thursday, he will be recording. No, live streaming. I keep doing that. I'll probably be there most of the time. He's doing it 8 till 12 GMT. I'm not even going to try and guess what time that is anywhere else, so maybe I might see some people there. They can come and say hi. He's doing it subs because his ultimate dream in life is to own his own boat and to go sailing around the world or whatever, which is a nice idea. I quite like that. Obviously it's not going to happen when he's earning whatever he earns from YouTube videos. I don't know how much you get from them though, because I don't actually monetize mine, or whatever however you say it. I just think it's silly because I get an average of about 10 views or something in about a few weeks, or a week or something. After about a week I get about 10 views, so it's a bit silly me trying to do that, so you won't get very much. So yeah, so that's cool anyway, so that's something to do in the evenings when I'm bored. I was so excited though, it was great. He's awesome. And enough Gnarlsy Love now. Guess the background noise, guys. What's the background noise now? God. I'm right next to a city centre, so aeroplanes go over all the time. Literally just over the house, really low down to the ground as well. So that's like a normal noise now, like 4 in the morning. Oh, snap. I'm going back to sleep. Yeah, we are supposed to be moving host, maybe. We're thinking about it because the server at the moment is really expensive. Like really expensive, and they let us down the last couple of days because about 5 days worth of not being able to properly play on the server because it just crashed. Obviously for the first couple we didn't actually know it was going to crash again. Then when we did, we submitted a ticket to say that we needed to upgrade because it was crashing all the time. And 3 days later they said, oh, we're sorry, we're short-staffed, it'll take us a while. And in the end they never even did it for us. Fluff did it instead. Restarting. That's fine. I will probably just cut a bit where it restarts. I thought I was going to do that anyway, so that'd be fine. I'm going to clear this space here. At least that's almost this landscaped, and then it's just the good bit of me actually building. So the next video will probably be called Lana Actually Builds Something. Oh my god. Shock horror. Gasp. Yeah, I asked JJ if I could record with him tonight. He says he's just moved into a new house. Well, I know this. I know that he's just moved into a new house. So it's possible there'll be less crazy background noise, which would be good. But I wanted to do LOL videos, so it doesn't really matter. We can just put some music on the top, or just... we might not even need it. That's not an actual glare. There we go. I said I was going to clear some of the ones out the front, so I'm just doing that now. I'm going to have so many pieces of wood when I've finished this. Jeez. So I'm using coloured glass. I don't know if you noticed that when I took it out of the chest. I'll show you what colours it is when I finish this. I just want to have a nice clean pathway from my house to the dome. That isn't just leaves everywhere. Which is why I've been like collecting as much cactus as possible. I'll show you in a second what colours they are. You'll also have to tell me if you like the format I'm doing it in, with the music in the background. I quite enjoy it because it fills up spaces that you might have had that have been awkward. Right, so we've got orange stained glass, we've got yellow stained glass, and we've got green stained, lime stained glass. Now the lime is cactus, cooked up to make cactus dye plus bone meal. Gives you the lime one. And we've got tons of glass. I got a present off somebody on the server. My boots have fallen to pieces. Got steel ones instead. I'd like a backup of everything. Now this deep storage unit is my gift that somebody gave me, which was really kind of them today, so thank you for that. That was really lovely of you, and I will give it you back when I've finished using some of this glass. As you can see, there is 56,890 pieces of clear glass stored in this deep storage unit. So that's pretty cool. He also gave me roasters for the dye, and also he gave me 2 so that I could use them to breed more and stuff. They poop out red dye, which is how I have 56 without having to go around and destroy a load of flowers. Now I've also got flowers in my inventory, which is good because I need some yellow. I'm going to need more glass than this. From previous experience, I need about 50 of each colour, and I didn't make it the size I want to make it now, so that's going to be interesting. So I'm just drinking my coffee so it doesn't go cold on me. I'm going to need some more flowers, so that's going to be something to do once the server restarts. I'm going to start putting on some of this. Hopefully I'll just put on 13 for now and see if that does it, and then if not I can put some more on later. That's the good thing about these. They're hooked up to solar panels, so it doesn't matter how much you use, there's still going to be energy in them. And my little bat box is all full. So that gives you this cactus screen, which you should know from basic vanilla Minecraft really, but it's a cool thing with the glass about what it does then. So I want to grab a piece of, so just left clicking gives you a whole stack. I'm not sure what the others do. I think right clicking gives you 1. So we want some bones. We'll probably want the flowers, which are already in our inventory, so that's fine. So we want to add the, oh no, we haven't done that right, bone meal to the cactus green to give us lime dye, and I'm going to just quit the server.